Today I'm going to be sharing with you a Chipotle chicken bowl recipe. This is absolutely delicious and I can't wait to share it with you guys. And if you make it, please let me know what you think in the comments down below. This is not my original recipe, and for the life of me, I cannot remember where I found it. I remember when we moved here, we really wanted Chipotle one day, and the closest Chipotle is about an hour away, and we were not willing to drive. So I went on a search to try to find recipes, and I came across one and I tweaked it a little bit, and it's been a staple since we have been here. It's like been 3.5 years now, almost 4. So let me just tell you, it's good. If you happen to know who the original creator is of this recipe, please mention it in the comments below so I can give them credit. The recipe calls for 2 pounds of boneless, skinless chicken thighs. We go the cheaper route and buy the bone in, skin on. My husband is a trained butcher, so anytime we need anything complicated processed, he does it. Now, he did want me to let you know that if you do this, that you need to be careful and take your time. Always make sure that you have your blade pointed away from you. He did say if you do this, that when you get to the bone, you need to make sure that there is a section that needs to come off. It is actually bone. It's not edible. He does point to it. Again, if you can see there at the end, there's that white fatty kind of thing. You need to make sure that comes off. He really wanted me to make sure that you knew. So I went ahead and got a close-up. Now, obviously, if you don't want to deal with processing it, like I probably wouldn't if he wasn't at the house, just go ahead, spend a couple extra bucks or whatever to get the pre-done bone. I am making the marinade for the Chipotle chicken. This is everything you need. This is important because we need to strain the peppers in adobo. I will show you how to do that. But obviously, you need a blender, salt, black pepper, oregano leaves, or just dried oregano. I don't know why I said leaves, because it said leaves, I guess. Chili powder, cumin, garlic. You can use fresh. This is just easier for me. Some olive oil, a red onion. I double the recipe. So everything you see me doing is double the recipe. I will insert the picture of the recipe before I start. And then these. This is the key ingredient, guys, okay? You cannot forget this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to make the marinade, and I'm going to walk you through it. The reason why I use this is because the actual peppers in here, you don't want them. You want all of the juices and stuff out of the peppers. You don't want their casings. Get everything out of the can. And get a little spatula. Try not to waste any of it. I like to use one of these tiny ones that have the little lip in it because it literally can just scrape right into the can really easily. Like, get everything you possibly can out of this. Now I'm going to switch over to a big one because this tiny little thing ain't going to cut it. We're going to come in handy, alright guys? You're literally going to push this down and squish everything you possibly can that is liquid through this strainer.